Greetings there, my fellow guards. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, Episode 26, Heal and Recover. Ink's monosword, I think, burned up, though. That's a bit of a loss. Let me double check. But that's where the fire erupted, and I was too busy... Yeah, there, it's gone. I was too busy, like, putting people out who were on fire to be able to take it. Alright, Mikus. You have a manipulation that's recovering. No, I should let you eat. So I'm going to play just a little bit longer, you know, fatigue setting in, but I want to get to a point where we things are just slightly more stable. The other thing I could do is beer. Every 2 days, if mood's below, let's say 50, as I have beer. You got a creative inspiration. Unfortunately, you aren't good at doing creative things, so that's not helpful to me. So, yeah, most people are recovering mood-wise. With maybe a few less body parts, but, like, for the most part, that's okay. Who's... Oh, do we not have food for Fred? Okay, I'm going to switch this around to put meat on the NPM, because we're out of pre-cooked meals. That way I can feed Fred. Alright, manipulation's over 100, so doctoring should be alright. So Fred, you might have lost an arm, but you're gaining a lung and a kidney, and then other stuff. Well, maybe get your arm back. So that would be left. So left lung, left kidney. No. Industrial quality meds. I don't want to waste all that effort. And then we can work on bionic leg, bionic arm, maybe some cochlear implants for the missing ear. Let's get a total assessment. So C-Pan is totally fine. Ink has a scar to an eye, so we can queue up an eye. Mikus is fine. Swanky is losing a leg, which I already have queued up. The toe is not a big deal. Skyra is fine. The old wounds, but obviously have been bumped to the back of the line. Fred is missing an arm. I have already queued that up. Goof is fine. Tequila's fine. Guero is missing an ear. Not a big deal. I could do cochlear implant at some point. I can queue that up. Because Guero is not necessarily going to be a trader of ours, so cochlear implant's fine. So I have all of the required replacement parts already on the queue. So it's leg, arm, eye, cochlear implant. So a shorter list than I thought it would be, to be honest. And there's the detox lung. And the detox kidney. He's got more body parts than he had before the raid. And also Mikus is fully healed. colonists are very modular. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, this is thousands of years in the future, I suppose. Swanky, you need some more clothing. Well, that's pretty low priority in the scheme of things. I might not have the pants. Yeah, I don't think I do. But Mikas is a little busy putting people back together. Obelisk. That's a good point. Oh, it is bad. It's going to start duplicating people. Got there, Sea Panda. Thanks for the reminder. I got there in time. 99%. Closer than I'd like it to be, but not close enough to get me. Suppressed. So I'm going to work on the leg first. Mobility is more important than manipulation, I think. Mobility is... Without mobility, you lose everything. Oh, you're making the cochlear implant first? Okay. I would not have, but... I mean... I'm not going to stop you at this point. I'm sure... Jane, was it? Or Guero, rather? Is going to be very happy with that. It hit 100% right as I got there. That's crazy. Can we just swap everything out? You mean like body parts wise? I mean, at this point, if there's like a shambling horror in one of us, our inner body parts have been pretty thoroughly revealed. I haven't seen any shambling horrors, but you know, I know that's not how technically it works. So Bionic Leg needs plasteel and 4 advanced components. We are going to need plasteel. Ink is really not in a condition at the moment to get plasteel, especially with an eye scar. So, actually, there's an argument to be made of getting the eye first so that Ink can mine properly to get the plasteel that we need for everyone else. Now, look at you, Tequila Jane. You don't have a scratch on you. I'm going to give you a Hellcat rifle. Actually, what is your shooting? Yeah, I'm going to give you a Hellcat rifle. I mean, you're naked and you run around like a crazy Woad warrior or something, so Hellcat is a good... Oh, hello. And behind the walls, everybody. Got some shamblers. Oh, look at them. They're like having a shamble orgy. I bet everyone would feel a lot more comfortable holding firearms right now. You can hear the... Yeah, we're ready. You believe Red is the tentacle monster? I mean, I would be my guess too. Red arrived and then the flesh was seen. But who knows for sure. Ink, I'm going to hit you with a preach health, because you have a bajillion little wounds and it will help you recover faster. That's a lot of extra meat. Good. Some conversion attempts happen in the background. So I was just walled up, not interacting with the Shamblers really at all. There's the bionic eye for Ink. Ink's already asleep, so let's hook him up with an eye. So that is a right eyeball. See, Panda, you can do it. Medical 15. Medical, they're both, Mikas and C-Pan are both 15. Okay, that was amputate. I meant to say install. Misclick, cost me some meds. Getting sloppy. There it is. Now you're better than ever. Got a robo-eye. The paid volcanic winter. Do we accept the paid winter? It's already pretty cold here. Do you want it to get colder? The disadvantage of it getting colder is maybe there won't be stuff to hunt. But we're a little bit less reliant on hunting as we were before now that we have the farm. I don't know. It's up to you guys. I would also say, Mikas, don't worry about dark study. Just keep smithing. Now that everyone has gained regained consciousness, it might also be a good opportunity to like throne speech or something. So he's whipping up more advanced components for a leg for Swanky. Our priority is repair and heal. You guys, one more minute to vote on that. But looks to be a no for now. Alright, yeah. Voted it down. I can dig it. Got a lot going on. Makes sense. Hypothermia. Tequila Jane. Is there a tail cap for you? We just got gun turrets. And I'm just gonna get turret packs next. I mean, you could wear a sash. I don't really have the capacity to like make you special clothing right now. I'm like busy with other stuff. There we are, the leg. And now, Ink, you are fully healed. I'm gonna wait for the anesthesia to wear off, but then you'll be in a position to mine the plasteel that we've been leaving alone. So 16 hours. How are the Shamblers? They not messing with me? Yeah, they're not. Stay away from them and they stay away from you. We do have some idle people, no? You know? We survived some crazy stuff. How about the throne speech? Let's do it. Let's see if it's inspirational. Encouraging. That should help. Am I not tired after 17 hours? Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm always tired. It's my natural state of being as a father to a toddler that does not sleep. So it's very much par for the course for me, sadly. I'm glad these guys didn't act up during the fight. It would have been really tough to deal with, you know, Chimera on the loose during all that. Wow, the entrance to my base is starting to look horrifying too. It's blending in. Alright, Ink, are you all recovered? Yes. So Ink, mine the vein of plasteel. I don't know how many more bionics we can make. Really depends on the source of the plasteel, how deep it goes. But it's the only plasteel I know of, short of like... I don't know if there's any mech nodes left out here, actually. So yeah, it's the only plasteel I know of. Swanky, your leg. Swanky stanky leg is ready to go. And we will do real legit medicine. So that's left for left. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, the outdoors billiard table is just that they spend some time outdoors. Forces them out there to recreate. So they don't get cooped up underground. It's just an automatic way to do it. Requiring no input from me. That's a decent amount of plasteel. 2 nodes. I mean, it's not amazing, but could have been 1. Could have been 5. All goods trader. Oh, well, that changes things, doesn't it? That beacon's still intact. Cool. Give him a ring. See if we can't buy some more plasteel. Keep the recovery going. So I'm going to sell a lot of the leathers that I don't need. It's a lot of leather. Mind numb serum, I'm going to get rid of. Yeah. Plasteel. 201. I can even sell some of the uranium. That's like more uranium than I think I'm going to need. So I'll sell about half. Tattered clothing can always go. Dread leather romper, absolutely. Chinchilla romper, go for it. I think I'm gonna break even buying gold, only because I also don't want to run out of gold. So I'll buy some gold, not all of it. Pretty good trade, and that's gonna allow us to get the bionics back. Did you get your... Oh, you got your leg. So he's going to be faster than 100% due to the leg. Got it. We could even make him faster if I make him naked, but I'm not going to be doing that. You need flake. Where is my flake? So next up is Fred's arm. Man, we're really putting Fred back together again. And I think that's the last bionic. So that will be, unless like the game throws me a curveball, that could be a good ending point. Is like getting everyone back, putting them back together. There's little scars now, but they're not a big deal. Like small scars. Nothing that is completely debilitating. So no one has any completely debilitating scars anymore. Except for Fred's arm. which is we're working on. Provided that Fred is not a, horror monster or something. At this point, I really don't know who it is. The Shambler's moved on. And there's it's a distress signal from the pigs again. Yeah, I'm not enticed. I'm sorry to say. Red, stay behind the walls. But everyone else can roam. And the purpose of that is maybe to do group hunting? Although, our red meat is okay right now. I think we're actually... all that muffalo that we got, we're not hurting for food at the moment. Maybe I'm in no rush to go out there and get beat up. We could do another convert. I'm sure this is going to piss off Guero, but he's... oh, actually, what's the... If we did a ritual, I suffer... it would be worth waiting a little bit longer. So we're getting the 4 advanced components required for the item. Where did this plasteel come from? Wait, that's... oh, right, I bought it. Yeah, that's right. I was like, I didn't mind that. Yeah, I didn't. I bought it. Duh. Brain's leaking out. I don't have a melee weapon for ink. I'd like to grab like a Zeus hammer. I feel like Zeus hammers would absolutely eradicate zombies or shamblers and the like. I'll give you like a little Ikla for now. Not great, but it's all I have on hand. Unless you want to use like a steel club that's like cultist fashioned. I could do a uranium mace. That's not a bad option. Once Mikas is done, maybe I'll queue one up. What's Bioferrite's combat stats? I actually don't know off the top of my head. Oh, fine. Come on, let me click it. Sharp. Blunt up. So it's not great. It's not... I mean, it adds a lot of hit points to stuff, but it's like not... compared to like Plasteel, it's roughly equivalent, I guess, with less HP. So it's good, but it's not like god tier. It's not like Thrumbofur or something like that. Wait, no, Mikas, do this first. Ah, female drowners. So, this is the arm for Fred. And then Fred will be kind of better. Mostly fixed up. I like the poetic justice of turning toxic meat from horrors into bombs that we use to kill them. There's something nice about that. So I'm going to focus on making the toxin meat, twisted meat first. Because we can always insect meat prisoners if we have to. Something like that. You need to... oh, yeah, you're done though. So here's the bionic arm for Fred. And I'm going to do the surgery now. Or something horrible happens. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. Went off without a hitch. We are back together again, like Humpty Dumpty. Well, I guess Humpty Dumpty never really got back together again. And Red had a growth moment. So, 3 skills for passions. Social? I'm just going to go with what she has proclivities towards. Let's do shooting. Like, in this world, you know, self-defense matters. And animals. You socially shoot animals. Hypersensitive really has some strengths. But I might go with body modder? I don't know. I'm a little worried that you have a modified body already and I don't know about it. So I'm going to go with great memory. I'm just going to pick that. And your growth moment has given you access to wardening and hunting. So you can now hunt. Got it. I don't think I'm going to entrust you with a gun. Something tells me I shouldn't. 10-year-old with a gun, even under normal circumstances, is suspect. In the case where they might not be human, it's worse. A comet supplier. Oh, they're walking in. I was like, where's the orbital trader? No, this is old school. They use legs. Interesting. Well, we have some junk, I'm sure. She had body modder and she had the parasite would make her happy. Probably not. I'd imagine that would be a loophole that would be known and patched. So we're low on medicine again. So I'll buy that. And then all of these Neolithic weapons that our ideology hates for us to use, so I don't need to hold on to them. Yeah, there we go. The guard room is getting some finishing touches, so I think the last thing I'd like to do is attempt for a conversion ritual. Trying to convert one of the 3, Guero specifically, over to our ideology, because that will help to chip away at the mood that has been a problem. Ink, your mace is... Okay. Mace is here. Not a bad weapon. Excellent quality. That's pretty high melee DPS. Just smack them with the mace. Now, you do need armor. I know that you tanked for us and like we're virtually stripped. And this guard room is closing in on the 120, which is the minimum for or the maximum for quality, rather, not the minimum. Wind turbine broke? Well, I can repair it with the components I don't own. So I'll be right on that. Break down the ship chunks. Get some components. It's about time to crack into that, like, emergency supply. Because I wanted Mikas to work on making clothing for people that are, like, naked. Yeah. She's broken. Add some light here. Yep, I could do that. Seems reasonable, especially if we want to avoid bugs. This was like a temporary light anyway that I set up just for mining purposes. Also wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to have lights like this, because the wires aren't nearby, so they're not a feedback risk. We're starting to get some chem fuel. Turret packs got researched, and I'm gonna go to autocannon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just decide, like, jump packs and recon armor would be really nice. For locust armor. Ink in locust armor would be great. Oh, look at you cutting stone. Get it! Great memory and too smart. You are gonna be a phenom. Hopefully a good one. Hey, I didn't know that that was there. Or I did, and I forgot. Hey, Red. You want a minigun? No, I'm kidding. Here, Skyra, you go haul it. Fire foam poppers would be useful in the storage rooms? It would be. I'm gonna still do jump packs, though. So Swankies to added apparel. I think we're gonna have some clothing spare. It's a lot of uptime? Sure is, dude. I haven't been sleeping either. I see Panda. What is 2-day timer? 9% quality drop. I'm okay with a 9% quality drop. Mostly because this is like the same chance that we had before. I don't know, maybe I'll wait. It's not very long. It's less than 2 days. What's a few more minutes when you've been up as long as I have, right? Means nothing. Hey, I told you to... Oh, that wasn't even the tattered? Okay, it's your shirt. I think it was both. I was like, alright, I finally untattered his clothing, and then the new piece was tattered. There we go. Good. Now, I definitely need more tail caps, but, like, people are wearing untattered clothing, untainted clothing, and we put them all back together again, for the most part. You think I have a circadian half-cycler? Probably. Ought to get that removed. It's gonna kill me. So I think we processed all the tainted meat. Yes. As far as research goes, frenzy inducers moving along, but let's do biofire weaponry instead, and atmospheric heater. Ooh, masterwork shirt. Oh, someone's gonna luck out. You know, I can clear forced, except for Sea Panda. I should have done Sea Panda. Just like let people wear what they want to wear. Unfortunately, people with royal titles aren't smart enough to wear royal clothing necessarily. They wear protective clothing and then they complain that they don't have royal clothing. I don't get it. Like, she just took off her hat and she's gonna be like, I want a hat! It's like, well, you had one, but you stripped it out, and there goes the cape. And there it goes. And this is not her fault. I have her as a don't allow for royal clothing, so she was just abiding by our rules. It wasn't that she was being stupid at this point. Perhaps if I allowed her to wear anything she wanted, she would have kept what she had on. I don't know for certain. It's a reasonable assumption. And a child's idol. That's not bad. Mikas a real masterworks there, Mikas. If Mikas had the production role, those would be legendaries. Because I could demote him from leader to give him armor for +1 craft quality. That was the original intention. Never really intended for him to be leader. Where is the... What's the hotkey for the bar? How did I just hide the pawn bar? What's the key? I must have hit something. I didn't mean to. I never turn that off. It looks so wrong without it. Like, how do you keep track of your people? Like I'm naked or something, you know? Where? Pawn bar. Control keybinds. I don't even know. Oh, you know, it's probably over. No, it's not one of these symbols. Oh yeah, no, there it is. I misclicked, obviously. There we go. Now I can see you all. God, I can't... I'm sure someone plays like that. Oh my god, I could not. I would lose my mind. So what is the timer now? 0 days? Alright, we'll try for like a few more floors. Just to push it. You can see we have a lot of anomaly stuff now too. How many shards did I end up getting? 3? Not bad. Maybe we can use some shards to deactivate this thing, so it stops duplicating people. I kind of wish that the gray flesh had like a way to track data like this does, because you can see the progress here. Like the 14th of December, Decemberary, the 9th of August, like you can see how you've made progress over time, whereas like that gray hunk of flesh is like the hunk of flesh is gone. So any record of that would be like deeply buried in the message log, because it doesn't generate its own entity with like a intrigue thing. Like if it was if it was one of these that was like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to display it, but I think you know what I'm getting at. So 114, let's do a few more floors. See if we can get it all the way up. We have a bunch of idle people. And now they have all bionic arms and stuff. They should be able to work faster, right? That's how that works. And then we'll have the conversion ritual I've been waiting for. Probably not. It's probably going to fail. It's probably going to fall flat, be a critical fail. To like reaffirm his commitments to the loyalty, whatever it is. The Doomers. No, don't haul one at a time. Haul the whole thing. And then... you goof. Swanky, I'm going to send you up here to haul that. We finally broke down the ship chunks, but then we just like left them there. We're getting pretty close to the 120 impressiveness required. Potted plants would probably make a big difference. Yeah, let's do 4 plant pots. I will be patient. And so that, you know, if I didn't do this, someone could say, oh, but it wasn't fully maxed. So if I fully max it, I did everything that I could to earn the highest possible result. And it's not my fault if it doesn't work. Maybe more column? The columns are, they're pretty. But I think the flowers will do. Swanky, I'm gonna like actually wake you up. I'm sorry to do this. But I've been very patient. The flower pots are slightly more bang for your buck. 6 versus 18. So, it's a 125. Moment of truth. It's off cooldown. Yeah. Here we go. Please, 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 please. Maybe if we didn't make them like lay on a tiny little pedestal. Oh, goof, you barely made it in time. Oh, Skyra and Ink, hold on. Stop. I'm gonna cheat here because I canceled it. I'm gonna refresh the timer. Everyone, it's yeah. Wait, why can't I do that with dev mode? I think it's reset timer. No. More actions time. Is it not? Why can't I do cooldowns? Yeah, so they weren't like there. They were walking in, and I shouldn't have done it that way. When's my last autosave? Maybe I could just do it that way. It was 4 minutes ago. Could it be in the pawn? That's a... Oh yeah, I could actually do the reset cooldowns. That doesn't bring this back. This is different. I'll just save scum. What I should have done is I should have restricted everyone to the base so they could actually make it in time, because the ritual like goes without them, which is not what I wanted to have happen. So, a slight time glitch. It's the void messing with us. Apologies. And maybe I changed the outcome. See, now that's the question. Maybe it was going to be masterful anyway, even though the poor tenants. And the fact that I'm, like, time glitching it, I have modified the timeline, and I'm going to be less, likely to succeed this time around. Who knows? I can't know. It's an unknowable thing now. I did get an Exoticus trader, though. This timeline is treat me a little bit nicer, I think. Slightly nicer. I don't really need more flake. Dark vision, UV, beardless, and pig voice. Oh, pig vamp. Yes. Solar pinholes wouldn't be awful. They do generate heat and light. I am actually going to buy that. It reminds me, I should start practicing art, because that could be very worthwhile. Strong shooting would be a good gene pack, but I don't have a method of storing it, which is why I'm not considering it. I'm going to sell the AO, just that we have flake. Alright, and then these need to be hauled. Red, you can grab one. And Swanky, you can grab the other. Especially now that you're like extra fast. You're 108 speed. Okay, so once the flower pots are sown, this will be all set. Timer is almost done. I'm going to rename this Ideo Room. And then, when I want people to convene before the ritual, I can stick them there. I made a mistake, and it took longer than I had expected. No, also, that's not a stockpile I want. People stocking. Oh, God, we've been stocking stuff there. Shoot. So buildings should be able to go here. That's a problem. As we started putting stockpiles here. So what I was doing is and we even moved our stonecutter. I was trying to sell weapons, so I added a temporary stockpile that I thought I had set up as like, don't put anything in here. And that's not true. It was like a all-purpose stockpile, and ended up we shoved our stuff there that should be put there. Oh well. Whatever. So flower pots are potted. I don't want to do it right before Tequila Jane has a mental break, because it's not going to be a ritual that turns out well. The wind turbine's probably not getting repaired because it's not a home zone. It just dawned on me. I was like, huh, it's been a while. Yeah, it's because I don't own it. It's part of the base. At least I realized it at some point. So, I think we are ready for the moment of truth. If I had been more cognizant of what was going on, I would have done a prediction for this even. But, okay, here we go. Everyone to the idea room. Pile in. I don't care if you're in the middle eating or whatever. Everyone present. Alright, you guys are close enough for me to start. So, we're out. 75 expected quality. I'm missing 2 participants. I can't do anything about that. I can't. Well, actually, that's not true. I could duplicate someone and have them attend and then kill them, but I'm not going to do that. That's ridiculous. And social impact's pretty high. So, yeah. Let's do it. Everyone, Skyra. Yeah, okay, everyone's here. That was effective. He's down to 11. I can live with that. If it doesn't climb up past 15 in the next 3 days, he can be converted through conversion talk. And then actually just being around us, we're constantly preaching at him, as that's something we do. So that, my friends, is where I'm going to leave off this marathon. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Eldritch Guards, which originally streamed live on Twitch April 13th and April 14th as a marathon, but not a miniseries, which means this series will continue sometime in the near future. If you have any feedback or questions, let me know in the comments below, but please no spoilers for the people reading the comments. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. And if you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord or Patreon, links can be found in the description. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Eldritch Guards.